Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your June 2022 money and career reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. June should be a slightly calmer month. We've had some crazy energy in the last little while, especially with all those eclipses in May. So June is a little bit more of a reflective and contemplative kind of month, okay? Although it's where you may be figuring out a strategy, formulating a plan of some sort. Hey, perhaps you're just kind of really thinking about things and thinking about what your next steps are and where you want to go and what it is that you want to do. We have, let's see what we've got coming in right away for you here. We have To Be Fair, By the Book, and Mending. So To Be Fair is really about balance, fairness, and equality. You might be making some important decisions in the month ahead. You might be thinking, can I repair where I am right now, or do I need to start something new? If you are looking to start something new, this is an indicator that there may be an opportunity out there for you where you're getting what you're worth. Honest days pay for an honest day's work, that kind of thing. Okay, balance, fairness, and equality for all. You may also be dealing with a situation in the month ahead that you may or may not already know about, where you may actually need to be a mediator. Okay, maybe you need to be like the judge and the jury kind of thing. Perhaps you need to step in and resolve some sort of issues. Okay, but at the very least, you are making some balanced and fair decisions in areas of your career path and also your investment opportunities as well, right? Your money. Okay, so make sure here with your money situation, okay, that whatever decisions that you make, weigh up your options first. This is not necessarily, this is an energy where Spirit's really reminding you to try and stay away from impulsive things. Okay, balanced and fair. To be fair is more of a weighing up your options energy more than a spontaneous energy. Okay, so just be a little bit aware of that. Now that is card number 38. And 3 and 8, threes are about creation, things coming to fruition. They can also be about teamwork as well. Eights, of course, are about abundance and prosperity, and also a lot of potential coming into our world as well. So, but you put those two together and it works out to an 11, and then we have By the Book, which is also number 11. So new beginnings, improvements, and taking action after you engage in some quiet contemplation, okay, are very supported in the month ahead for you. We have By the Book here also. So By the Book shows that you may need to just put number one foot in front of the other. Okay, take each day at a time. You have a plan in place, or you know what you want to do, or you know what you need to accomplish. And sometimes we just need to break those things down into baby steps. Okay, into first we do this, then we do this, then we do this. So sometimes we really do need a little bit of structure and a little bit of order. So By the Book is all about our processes, okay, the order that we need to do things in. Okay, it's also one of like conformity, like playing by the rules. Okay, so there may be something that you need to do or accomplish, or maybe there's a purchase that you want to do in the month ahead. Okay, but there's certain things that you need to do in a certain order, right? For if you're looking for a new job, right? First, you need to find the opportunity, submit your resume. Then hopefully, fingers crossed, they call you for an interview. You go for your interview, right? And the process kind of goes in that direction, right? Same thing if you're looking to make a large purchase, right? Buy a car, buy a house, those kind of things. Quite often, we do need to do things in that order, right? So order and structure are the order of the day. And that ultimately leads you on your path to success. The By the Book can also show that you may not need to reinvent the wheel. You may be able to follow the footsteps that other people, the trails that other people have laid before you. Okay, we sometimes think that we need to do everything fresh and new and exciting, and I need to put a different spin on this. And you know what? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can just follow in those other people's footsteps, right? And it's like they've done all the hard work, the grunt work, and you can really be a little bit more in the flow, right? A little bit easier for you. Sometimes people can give you advice in regards to things like that. It's like, well, that happened to me, and I did this, and this, and you know what? If you follow these guidelines, okay, if you follow these steps, then success will follow for you. But we have mending coming in here as well. Okay, so the mending energy, I think if some of you have suffered some losses, okay, I think that things are on the up and up for you. Okay, things are getting better for you. Things are improving. Okay, so there's been a lot of uncertainty, a lot of ups and downs in regards to finances, money, employment, all those things. The last couple of years, it feels like it's been a very long time for a lot of people. Okay, but now you're on the mend. Okay, mending is also that energy where there may be situations around you in the month ahead. Again, coming up with that mediator energy. So maybe there's something within your workplace, within your family, even. Family has to do with money as well. And there just may be something there that either has already been going on or will transpire in the month ahead. You might need to step in and be like kind of Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. Okay, but you may also have a situation where you might be able to fix it. Okay, so this could be a project that you're handed. Okay, maybe someone screwed up on something, or someone didn't get something finished, or there's some big issues going on, and you are the chosen one. You are the one that can fix things because you're practical. You play by the book. Okay, you do things in a certain order or structure. Okay, or maybe you are just a really decisive kind of person, and you can just make the right decisions to get the ball rolling and to get things done. And this can also represent your environment as well. And, you know, if you're in a workplace situation that maybe it hasn't been going all that well, okay, maybe there's some infighting, tensions are high, people are stressed out, people are worried, okay, and maybe if there's something where you're not working together as a cohesive unit, then you may be able to bring things back together with that. Okay, if there's been a rift with, with a coworker or a boss, okay, then you may be able to fix that as well. But your version of fixing for certain situations, if you're in a workplace that's not healthy or anything like that, then your version of fixing it may be to find something a little bit better. Okay, so let's see what else we've got for you. We've got the 9 of Wands. So something is tiring and stressful, but you're getting things done. Ooh, things are toxic too with the devil energy. Okay, that may also be you, but we'll keep going and we'll see what else comes out. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Oh boy, someone's doing a number here. We've got the 2 of Swords here as well. Okay, so I mean, we like the 4 of Pentacles here, bringing some stability, some security into your situation. Okay, good, strong, solid foundation, but there's some resistance energy here as well. We've got the King of Cups. Okay, 6 of Swords, the Magician. Whew. Okay, thank goodness. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the bottom of the deck here, we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about structure. Okay, structure, conformity, the rules and regulations. So kind of very much like the by the book energy. So once again, your way forward may be just to play by the rules. Okay, and maybe just do things one step at a time and not get too far ahead of yourself. The Hierophant does highlight commitments as well, so higher level of commitment. So you might be looking at your situation that you've committed to, and you might be wondering if you've made the right choice, the right decision. Okay, sometimes we do stay in a situation out of a sense of loyalty. Okay, and so you may be really doing some thinking here, because there's for some of you there's some very tricky energy that's coming in here. So it's maybe something that's been going on for a long time. Toxic work environment, someone stealing your thunder. Okay, energy, being drained in your energy and things. We do have we do have mending here with the Six of Swords, but we've got certainly a challenge here with that Five of Swords, right? So this may be a person with that devil energy, or that could be the situation that's around you. All right, but we've got some great energy too. So, so I think here that there may be something that you need to, how should we say, I think you need to gather your resources, and you might need to get some more information. The Hierophant is a higher level of learning, right? Finding out all of the information before doing something or before making a choice, right? There may even be a situation here that you are ascending to new heights because you have faced a challenge and you have overcome that challenge in your workplace, in your environment, and that puts you kind of back in charge, back in the driver's seat. But there may also be promotions and leadership energy that's available. The Hierophant can represent getting advice and guidance. So there may be something here where you need to seek out some sort of support, okay, some counsel of some sort. But you may also be taking the lead role in something here. But we do have a Nine of Wands right in the heart of your reading. Okay, so certainly you have the commitment level to see things through to completion. Okay, but you're also kind of tired and drained. So this could be that you're just exhausted in general. Okay, this can also be that your environment is exhausting for you, especially if you're like an empath or anything like that. Take some steps there to protect your energy. Okay, in some way, try and rise above or sidestep situations, or just protect your energy. Anyway, imagine like a wall of mirrors deflecting other people's energy away from you, that kind of thing, right? If you're an empath and you know it, you probably have your own kind of rituals there that you do, but you may be an empath and not know it. Okay, and if you are somebody that feels other people's energy, or you find that you're affected by other people's energy, and like if someone walks in the room and they're really if you're in a decent mood, and then someone walks in the room and they're in a foul mood and whatever, you may absorb their energy, and now the next thing you know, you're in a bad mood. That can be a sign that you are an empath. It's not the only sign, but it can certainly be one. So if you are constantly drained and exhausted by your situations that you deal with, or the people that are around you, then you may need to take some steps. You can work with crystals, set intentions, right? The wall of mirrors, those kind of things, a bubble of protection, Archangel Michael, all those kind of things. So you might want to research that just a little bit. But the Nine of Wands just shows kind of a general overall sense of tiredness, like a down patch a little bit. Okay, there may be something here where you need to put up some boundaries, especially with this devil energy coming here, the Five of Swords. Okay, there may be somebody here that you are dealing with, whether it's your environment, okay, or whether just a person, someone who is, let's face it, not very nice. They might be really nice one minute with the King of Cups, right? They may be really supportive and empathetic and all that, and then they can turn on a dime. Okay, and they the Five of Swords is not a very nice energy as far as communication and workplace, right? Can certainly represent some conflict. So you might be dealing with a person or just your workplace environment that may be kind of toxic, or it has this big wild swings, right? Good one day and horrific the next day, and that kind of thing. And that in itself is exhausting anyway. All right, so if that's the case for you, we do have you manifesting new opportunities in your world, and we do have an Ace of Cups. Thank goodness. Okay, the Ace of Cups, the holy grail of new beginnings or improvements, okay? So boundaries may be required, though, with that Nine of Wands, especially if you're dealing with people. Especially that devil energy there. So since he's staring us in the face and saying, come hither, my friends, I have something for you. Okay, but it's got all sorts of strings attached. Ugh. All right, that's that devil, right? And that devil energy is very enticing. Someone who can certainly be, if this was a person, certainly someone who can be the ultimate smooth talker when it suits them. But they can also be the world's biggest pain in your side. Okay, they get in your head is what they do, right? They get in your head and they're nice 1 minute and they kind of string you along, and then the next minute they cut you down at the knees. Their words really can hurt sometimes. So if you're dealing with that kind of person, that can be a coworker, a boss, or again, that can be your environment that's around you that's kind of toxic. It's just really not the best for you. You may be able to mend and resolve the situation with the Nine of Wands by putting up some very healthy boundaries, but you really need to stand your ground, okay? Because this can represent like a challenging work-home life balance, okay? Workaholic energy. Whenever we do have the devil, it's not always bad. Okay, because this can be very rewarding, right? You might just be in a workplace situation, or you might be doing a career that you love or a position that you love, but with a company that not so much, or with people that not so much. Okay, and but there may be like some really good rewards for you, like a pension, a really good paycheck, right? Sometimes we're just in it for the money, okay, but there are certain things, that certain compromises that you may be making in that environment or with that person, just to stay, okay? Or just because sometimes we just get stuck because we have to, as a job, we have to put a roof over our head, we have bills to pay, all these things. So sometimes we make these sacrifices and we stay in situations that are not the best for us and that aren't healthy for us, okay, because we have to. But you may have opportunities here to break free, okay? If you can't fix and resolve this situation or put up boundaries with this person or this circumstance, okay, then you may be looking to move on here. All right, but that devil always has some sort of strings attached, something keeping us kind of stuck or tied down in some way, right? Think of an unhealthy work-home life balance. Okay, those things come in with that devil energy as well. Think of a workplace environment that you love, but a boss that you hate. Okay, all of those energies. And if you can't fix it, if you can't repair it, then yes, you might be looking to move on. But there may also be something here with the devil energy that's really tempting for you. You might have an opportunity. You might have something here with the King of Cups. Perhaps you're finding something that, makes you happy or that you love. You might have some really good news. But, it might be something that, you've desperately wanted, or something that you've desired for a long time, something that's really a really tempting offer, but you may be really contemplating this. You may be conflicted, okay, about this, because sometimes when we get everything that we want, everything that we wished for, okay, sometimes there's sacrifices and compromises that we need to make. So you may be making some very important decisions here, that to be fair energy, okay? Just because there's something that makes you happy, you have to determine here whether you are willing to make certain sacrifices and compromise to get what it is that you're looking for, okay? Always boundaries and perspectives needed when we get that devil energy, okay? Because there's always something underneath. Okay, some sort of strings attached, some sort of issues that may evolve, okay, with that situation. So, again, whether this is a current situation or whether there's something new coming in, it's a person or it's an environment, okay, there's boundaries, perspectives, and you need to take a second look at that, okay? And you really need to make sure that, can I fix this? Is this a good opportunity for me? Okay, can I live with my decision here? If not, I think you're moving forward, okay? Because we do have moving forward energy here as well. But we've got the Knight of Cups here also, okay? So the Knight of Cups with that devil, again, there could be something around you that, has the potential to make you happy, or maybe you're just following your heart, or maybe you have followed your heart, and there's, your situation may not be all bad, okay? It may be like a temporary issue here, or again, maybe you like the people that you work with, but there's just one little snake in the grass there. But the King of Cups can also just show that you are ready to take the lead. You're ready to follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow your goals. You're looking for something that is that has the potential to make you really quite happy. Okay, you might be trying to level up in your situation, or maybe you're just trying to like, find something a little bit better. Okay, the King of Cups is a diplomat though, okay, quite diplomatic energy. So again, with the to be fair energy, you may have to mediate something here, just saying. Okay, so, and you might be that kind of empathetic kind of person who can also put their foot down. All right, and you might be able to resolve that because we do have a Six of Swords, so we do have compromise, we do have making the peace. Okay, we do have changing a difficult situation into one that's better. Okay, you might be the driving force behind that, but I also do think here that if you are in this toxic situation or toxic people or something that's just not the healthiest environment for you or the healthiest situation for you, I think that you're going to find a better way with the King of Cups. You're going to take the lead, put up some boundaries, okay, and I think you may be really looking to get the hell out of Dodge. You might be looking to move forward, okay, that Six of Swords, moving on, onwards and upwards, hopefully, with that King of Swords. But yes, the Five of Swords is here as well. All this bright and shiny energy for you here, Virgo. Five of Swords is someone's gotten in your head, okay? This does represent conflicts, arguments, challenges with communication. But it can also represent someone really getting in your head somewhere, okay? And this could just be something that you're working through, okay? It doesn't have to be in your current environment, right? Sometimes see this shadow figure here from the past. And sometimes there's certain times in our lives where we do kind of have these little flashbacks or these memories, or when we're faced with an important decision, sometimes that little voice in our head that says, no, you can't do it. No, you're not good enough, right? This devil whispering in our ear and, giving us all of this negative vibes, right? Causing us to second guess ourselves, to not believe in ourselves, okay? Or just to be a little bit uncertain, okay, or be negative about a situation, right? And sometimes that's holding us back, okay? So maybe something there that you are making some peace with, maybe you're doing some better things. The devil can certainly represent a blockage of some sort. It can also represent your fear. So if you're looking to find something new, make some big bold moves, or maybe you even not just have to have a conversation or something that you don't want to do, you may have some fears that you are facing. Okay, because this Nine of Wands can come in with some skepticism. So you might be facing some fears to move forward, making an important decision. Two of Swords, to find something new or to even heal your current situation here with the Ace of Cups. Okay, either onwards and upwards or making things better. Okay, so whichever it is that you are looking for. But the Five of Swords is some cautious communication may be required as well. Okay, because you might actually be conflicted. You might be a little bit uncertain about something. Okay, before you make a decision, make sure you get the big picture. Okay, take that step back. Make sure you've got all of your information, all of your ducks in a row. Okay, make sure that you're making the right choice for you, follow your heart, that kind of thing, but also maybe take a practical approach at things as well. You've got a lot of resources that are available with the Magician card here. It's also one of manifestation. So as far as manifestation goes, yes, you may have something coming in here for you, some opportunity that is a result of past manifestations for you, okay? The Magician, the Four of Pentacles, and that Ace of Cups. It certainly does show a lot of potential, but the Four of Pentacles, okay, may show that in order to recognize this opportunity, okay, you need to get out of your head and into your heart, but you also need to be open to all kinds of different things, because the devil can represent obsession, and the Five of Swords there, not the best train of thought. Okay, the Nine of Wands can bring in some skepticism as well. Okay, so you need to be open and receptive to opportunities, because quite often the results for our manifestations look a little bit different because they come in the form of opportunities, okay, and they require us to take some action, take some initiative. So there may be something here that's very wonderful for you with this Ace of Cups. I mean, holy grail of new beginnings, right? We love the Ace of Cups, emotional connection and satisfaction, happiness, joy, beginnings, improvements, all of those things. Okay, but we need to be open. That Four of Pentacles, quite often it's the miser of the tarot. Okay, and in order to find and recognize these opportunities or the potential that lies in front of us, we do need to be a little bit more open to suggestion, open to different kinds of opportunities, right? We need to maybe look at adjacent opportunities as well. Okay, with that, in order to find stuff. With the Four of Pentacles can sometimes be a little bit of a closed off energy. And it can also be one where sometimes we're not willing to compromise or see someone else's side of the story as well. Okay, so there may be a necessary need here to open up just a little bit. Okay, especially if there's some temporary conflict. I mean, this could be a temporary issue that you're dealing with somewhere. Perhaps you and your spouse or a family member, or in your workplace, maybe you're just having an argument. Okay, you can't see each other's side. Okay, you think you're right, they think they're right. Okay, maybe there's just some challenges in regards to your environment or your money, and it's like very tiring. There's discussions that get a little bit out of hand. Okay, healthy debates. Okay, the Four of Pentacles can be, nope, I'm not budging. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to your side. Nope, this is what I want, and I'm not spending any money, because the Four of Pentacles can be one of protecting your money. Okay, so whether there's a situation here where someone wants your money and you need to protect it, that could be a big heads up, a big warning for you. I'm just saying, so again, get all of your facts, all of your figures, all of your information, because this is not an impulsive kind of month for you, okay? And just make sure that you know what you're getting into before you commit, okay? Because just with that devil energy is kind of a warning on all kind of levels, okay? So whether this is a temporary situation that you can resolve, or perhaps there is some sort of challenge or issue in regards to investments, okay, or making a purchase of some sort, because the Four of Pentacles can be one where maybe you want to save your money, okay, but maybe someone else wants to spend it, okay? So you may also need to spend money to make money, okay? Sometimes we need to invest in ourselves. With that Four of Pentacles, invest in ourselves to better ourselves for our future, right? So maybe you're brushing up on your computer skills, or, paying someone to fix your resume, the Five of Swords. Maybe your resume is a little bit of a mumbo jumbo. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles is typically a really good card. It shows that you've got a good solid foundation, you got a good jumping off point, and there's more to be had. Okay, there's more opportunities, there's more money, there's more growth to be had. Okay, but you might need to be a little bit more flexible. All right, but the Magician is one, where, it's always a reminder with the Magician to be mindful of our thoughts and our feelings. We don't want to obsess about finding something new. If you're looking for something new, we don't want to obsess about it. We want to be a little bit more in the flow, right? Because otherwise we create blocks. We don't want to create blocks. We want to remove blocks and obstacles. Okay, and I think you are making some good moves. And you are moving forward. Okay, and I think you're opening some new doors for yourself here. The King of Cups can certainly be you trying to stay more positive, okay, or trying to bring peaceful resolution to some issues that may be going on. But the Magician is a wonderful one, showing that this is your time to create. You have all of the tools and resources at your disposal that you need, and if they're not right in front of your face, you have that magic, that power to get them. This brings in a focus for you. Okay, so you may just have to focus very intently on what you need to get done in the month ahead. Okay, but you are also filled with all of this wonderful magic energy. Okay, all of the powers that are within you to resolve what you need to resolve, or to fix what you need to fix, or to come to a really good decision that works for you. Six of Swords is moving on. Like we said, it's things changing for you. Okay, things that are difficult and challenging are getting better when we have that Six of Swords. This can represent a peaceful compromise with somebody, resolving some issues, communication issues especially, right? We got the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. There could be some big communication issues that you've got going on. All right, but this can also be you actually moving, okay, or at least making the decision to move on from your situation and find something new. Okay, it's all about your thought processes, really. And there may be something that you're experiencing, or that you have experienced, because it's a rite of passage, right? The Six of Swords is a rite of passage, something that we are meant to experience as part of our growth, or at least is highlighting the truth for us sometimes there as well, right? Sometimes if we don't experience a negative situation, we can't appreciate the positive. Okay, learning experience possibly for some of you here. Okay, but I do see a moving on, whether you're just fixing where you are right now, whether you got some, resolutions in play, or maybe you're making that decision to, you know, run. Okay. But we do have the Two of Swords. So there may be some difficult decisions that you need to make. Okay. We already see that with the To Be Fair. All right. The Two of Swords is where we're a little bit undecided. It's also one of being a little bit closed off. So again, there's a big message here to be open to suggestion, open to possibilities. Okay. Because there's potential here for you. And sometimes we need to take the blinders off and we need to see the absolute truth, right? Two of Swords, got the blinders on. And the blinders can mean a couple of different things. Either there's just something that you don't want to see, something you don't want to deal with, some decisions that you just don't want to make. So ignoring them, you may think may go away, but they're not going to. They're going to stay. Okay. Sometimes we don't really want to see the truth, okay, of our situation, because sometimes the truth hurts. But sometimes we do need to pull that blindfold off, and we need to see things very clearly. Okay, your intuition, you may also be trusting as well. Okay, your intuition may be showing you your path forward. But the Two of Swords, we do sometimes get a little bit confused, or we do get a little bit undecided in our situation, because we sometimes consider everything as black and white. When we're at a crossroads in our life, okay, if you're trucking down a country road, right, and come to an intersection, you come to the crossroads. You know, with the Two of Swords, we've got two options, right? Do you turn left and go down this road? Do you turn right and go down this road? Do you make this decision or that decision? Well, but at the crossroads, there's still a path forward. There's still a different choice, another choice. So sometimes we think that everything is black and white, or we think that we only have a couple of different options, when quite often there's something that is there for us that we're not quite seeing, that hidden option C, that gray area, okay, that compromising kind of area, right? There's something in the middle, right? It's not, everything is not always black or white, yes or no, you know, left or right, right? Quite often there is that middle ground that's there somewhere, okay, or those hidden opportunities, and we need to be open to see those. All right, so that Two of Swords is certainly one where you're making some sort of very important decision of some sort. But again, we may need to take the blinders off and be open up to possibilities, okay, and maybe even find that middle ground, or find that hidden option or opportunity. But again, that Ace of Cups, you certainly do have a healing element that's coming in here, new beginnings, improvements in your situation, okay. We do have forgiveness, personal growth. We have a peaceful resolution to something here as well. So you might just be making your peace within, okay, and making a good decision for yourself, and you're at peace with your decision. It's like, yep, my decision is to find something new. Okay, or again, that mending energy. Perhaps you are fixing a situation that is one hell of a challenge with that Devil card there, right? Maybe it's just something that you have maybe you have some creative spin on something, okay, or you have a unique way of fixing things. You might be known as, you know, the fix-it person around your workplace, okay, or you're righting some wrongs in, you know, in your financial sector, okay, anything like that. You're getting things back on track, and you're resolving your situations a little bit better, and there's opportunities here for growth with that Ace of Cups, and also for happiness and joy. Yay. Okay, so I think something that's very much a challenge, okay, especially in the middle of the month here. Okay, it kind of goes in a little bit of progress here, but I think especially the middle of the month, you may experience a little bit of a bump in the road. Okay, so just take that under consideration. Of course, time and energy is fluid, right? So can, you know, stop and start at any time, but there's probably something that's been going on a while. So it's probably not a surprise. Okay, there's no surprise energies that are really coming in here. So if something does catch you off guard, I'm pretty sure your intuition was kind of pointing you in a certain direction anyway, okay, because the King of Cups here can certainly represent a spiritual element, as can the Ace of Cups, right, plus emotional element here as well. Okay, so you know, so again, your intuition may really be showing you your path forward, okay, but you are moving on, okay, and you are finding solutions, okay, or getting things done. the way you're looking for. But yes, there's not really, I mean, other than the Four of Pentacles coming in here, there's not like big money coming in here, because I think you got something to sort out first. That's probably why. Okay, make sure that you're just making the right decisions for yourself. And we already know the by the book energy, okay, is one day at a time, one step at a time. And then with the to be fair, right? Sometimes we need to take a little bit of extra time and caution to make choices and to make decisions, okay? So there is growth, there is movement, there's decisions, but perhaps not as fast as what you were hoping for. So let's see what else we have. We have card number 29 coming out here. I am insightful. This also breaks down to an 11, by the way. Okay, so 11s are very prevalent for you. The Magician and the Ace of Cups, number 11. Okay, to be fair breaks down into number 11. By the book is number 11, and 29 here we do have that breaks down into an 11 as well. Okay, so a lot of new and improved energy that is coming in here for you. So onwards and upwards. So don't be discouraged. Don't give up hope. Try and keep the faith. Stay positive. Okay, so you are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. Okay, yes, you are. Use your insights to your best advantage. Number 12, I am a visionary. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from you. I am a visionary. And yes, you may absolutely be. And we have number 19. That's the Sun energy, the Hanged Man energy with the 12. Okay, and this is I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. I am a pioneer. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that did resonate with you in some way. Hopefully you can resolve whatever challenging issue you are faced with, but don't forget we've got some real promise and real potential here of new beginnings, fresh starts, new opportunities, and growth that comes in here as well. So if you did find something here, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel as well. I hope you guys have a fantastic month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.